honestly, the past damn near week has been so fucking crazy for me, dude. Because along with being included in the Skybrowse video, I have met so many great VTubers of all kinds of walks of life, and we've all kind of connected together as much as we can. We've been supporting each other, and it's a fucking great thing, man. It's great. I enjoy it so much. But with that, my sleep schedule has been fucking wrecked, which is why I haven't been streaming. I usually stream 5 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. Pacific, but I have been waking up at the times I usually end stream. So I really have not been streaming much. I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back on track so I can actually get back to streaming. I've been recording a lot of these reactions off stream just to kind of streamline it. But yeah, I'm trying to get back to it. So for you guys waiting for me to go live, I'm sorry. I apologize. I will try to get back in the groove as soon as I can. But yeah, oh yeah, another thing I want to bring up. A lot of people have been asking about my name and how to pronounce it. It's actually pronounced Chiral Chikage, but I really don't care if you say Chiral or Chiral. Most people just call me Chi. My chat calls me Chi, so you could just call me Chi for short. That's fine. But yeah, it is Chiral Chikage. Just to clear that up. uh, but yeah, I wanted to react to this Rev video because he talks about the block list, and I want to get into some things about my thoughts on block lists in general, especially when somebody posts a base VTuber list and people repost like, "Oh, free block list, bro, free block list." It it fucking grinds my gears, man. I hate it so much. Can't people just be normal? I guess that's too much to ask. But anyways, let's hop right into it. Let's see what Rev has to say.
Hey, what's up, guys? Surf here. So, over the past couple of days, maybe even weeks, there's been a very fun trend going on in the VTubing scene. Now, this is not anything particularly new, but recently, a lot of VTubers, mainly VTweeters,
If you're new here, I have relentlessly went in on VTweeters. I hate them, dude. I hate them. Don't even get a VTuber model or a character if you're not gonna stream, man. Don't do it. I mean, I guess it's okay to have like an anime profile picture, but don't cosplay as a VTuber if you're not a fucking VTuber. That's how I feel about it.
have been making unfollow and block lists, where they're creating a list of
Yeah.
so called problematic VTubers, and they're demanding all of their followers to either unfollow those individuals or they will be blocked.
Yeah, all 300 of their followers.
Now, it includes, of course, a lot of Rev derangement syndrome. I think I have a 100% score on these lists. I think I'm on every single one. Couldn't be honored anymore. But there's a lot of other content creators that are making routine appearances on these lists. And no matter how many times I tell these people looking for engagement on Twitter, they won't listen. These lists serve nothing more than free content for people like myself, and also the people featured on those lists typically get a lot of support.
This is true. I did get a lot of people blocking me from that list, but I also gained 100 followers in one day. So, oh well. These people filter themselves out, dude. The funny thing about it is people will repost these lists and be like, "Oh, clan rally list, block them. The list of Nazi VTubers, block them." My brother in Christ, I'm a centrist. I don't really lean right. I do on a few issues, but I'm mostly down the middle. What the fuck, man? You can't even be center and have regular common sense opinions anymore. I don't fucking get it, dude. Especially when these people are all about, they claim they want to fight fascism and they hate fascists, yet they're willing to silence groups of people based on prerequisites when they don't even know a single thing about these people. I could think of other groups in history that have done that, and it's the people that it's the groups of people that these people claim to hate, yet they act just fucking like them, dude. They act, they have the fascist mindset. Agree with me or die, and It is so fucking toxic, man. I don't know if I just peaked my mic. I'm sorry.
And today, well, it's no different. But we're going to start off this video with a bit of a twist, a counter signal, if you will. Today, we're going to start by looking at a list of based VTubers. That's right. This is in response to all of the problematic lists.
First of all, look who's on the list. All right, of course, Kirsha and Leaflet's on there, and of course, I watch both of those. But like, they're pretty moderate. So people who want to block those people and claim they're fucking racist or whatever, they're not. You're making up a headcanon in order to get mad at people who are successful. That's really all it is. We also got Fillion and Cha-Cha on there, and all Cha-Cha did was make an ice joke. But apparently you can't make jokes anymore, guys. Jokes are illegal. You got a license for that joke, sir? It pisses me off, man. I'm usually like more chill and easygoing, but stuff like this gets me riled up to where I go into my rants. And I'm not the most well-spoken person. So they're kind of all over the place. If you want concise, logical, detailed breakdowns of things like this, I would suggest go follow Lord Intellectual. He's basically the opposite of me in speaking, in where he can word things very, very eloquently and detailed and logical. And meanwhile, I'm just like all over the place, fucking ADD brain, southern accent, throwing the word fuck around every 5 seconds. That's just how I am, dude. That's how I am in real life. It is what it is. I can't change that. Then you got Celestium, who's just a Christian VTuber, but she got an ice uniform commissioned for a model, so people hate her. Powder, it goes without saying, people just hate her because she is an expert at trolling these fucking people. Jelly, just for her tweet about not putting politics in games. Why is Pippa on there? I thought they liked Pippa now. She's still problematic? I guess so. Rev, of course. Straub, of course, just because she's Rev's wife, of course. I don't know who Azahara is. I think I've heard of them before. Banana Juju, like, she's gotten into one controversy about her hairstyle, and all of a sudden now she's problematic. Pretty base to me. I don't really know anybody else on this list besides Kitsunero, one of my Oshis. Her and Leaflet are probably my top two. And she's not problematic either. The most problematic thing she's done is support men, but I guess you can't support men either, or else you're for the patriarchy.
So you can see the usual suspects that are featured on those other lists, like Kirsha, Leaflet, Fillion, Cha-Cha, Celestium, Powder, Jelly, Pippa, myself, Straub, Azahara, Juju, so on and so forth. And the list goes on. There's more in the replies as well.
Yeah, in the replies, there's a few more lists, and one of the lists is basically everybody who made a cameo in the Skybrows video. That's it. We're getting blocked for making a cameo in the Skybrows video. That apparently means we're problematic. I wouldn't even consider myself based. Like I've always said, I'm just a normal dude who has opinions. I've said this before. I used to lean left like 10 years ago, and I've been pushed further and further to where I'm basically in the center. Pretty much. And it just blows my mind how some of these people can be radicalized beyond belief. And it's starting to radicalize me as a chain effect. And these guys do not know what kind of fucking fire they're playing with.
And of course, there's some questions to be asked in the replies. Someone pointed out, Smug Alana failed to make another list.
Oh, poor Alana. Another smug Alana fail. They also try to cancel Alana, and she's not even controversial. She don't even really talk about politics or anything. But she is an avid supporter of men, so I guess that's enough.
Was fixed, but that's kind of why the other day when we looked at a different list, I included Smug Alana in the thumbnail, because like she's always left out of these lists, and I don't know why, but I just wanted her to feel included.
She is based, though. You got to give her that.
That's how nice of a guy I am. I'm so inclusive, ladies and gentlemen.
Unironically, yes. Unironically, yes. talking to the other Sky Bros, as we call it, or the Sky Avengers, they are some of the most welcoming, wholesome people I've ever met in my life. Like hands down. Like we don't really care about small differences. We don't really care about having small opinions. It's like, are you a good person? Do you want good things for other people? Do you hate these idiots online that just try to bring everybody down and cancel everybody they can just because they're miserable with their own life? Then we're pretty much going to get along for the most part. You don't have to share the same exact opinion as people you're friends with or associates with. It's not something that is fuck, I'm scatterbrained, I'm sorry. It's not something that's required. You can have different opinions, but as long as you agree on like the common values of, trying to spread love, we the only time I see people spreading hate, that especially in that community, is because they get hate towards them. So what do you expect them to do? You expect them to tuck their tail between their legs and back off? No. That's not that's not what you're supposed to do. You fight these fuckers back because they're idiots.
But here's another question. Why is Rev in there? Oh, my word.
Damn.
Because he is base. That's right. I'll give you a like for that one. Thank you very much for the support. But of course, people in the quotes are very upset.
All right, guys. I don't know who needs to hear this. Them saying it's a clan, guys. Do you know I was a rap producer for 10 years? Did you know that? Did you know I made rap music? I still do on occasion, just not as a VTuber. Well, besides the cover songs I drop, but that is a very black culture type of music to get into. Because I've always listened to rap music as a kid. And to say that these people, and I would be included because I was on the second list, is invites to a clan rally. Brother, you don't know shit. You have no fucking idea who we are. You haven't even watched our content. You haven't even scrolled our posts. You haven't done any of that. You just looked at a list and saw the word based and it was like, oh my god, I think I have to block these people now. Oh my god, people like these people. We gotta block them now. So no. Think before you do stupid shit online, dude. Coming from one of the dumbest VTubers, I will give myself that name. it it breaks my brain, dude. I don't get it. I don't get how these people think. It's like they're on a lower level of thinking. They can't see things from different perspectives. They have a value system where it's you agree with me or you don't deserve to exist. That is their value system, which is very, very ironic in my opinion.
This individual says, looks like a list of invites to a clan rally. Now, the irony, of course, is that a good number of the people included in this list are minorities, so that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Also, it's obvious slander. True. And then you look at the bio and you're just like,
I'm surprised there's not a few flags in there, honestly.
You're too old for this stuff, dude. Like, I'm not.
I just saw he was 39. Oh, jeez.
I'm not gonna lie. Here's another one, a usual suspect. Fourth Reich of VTubers.
With the hammer and sickle in their name. Guys, again, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if the commies know this. Communism has killed more people than fascism. Can you believe that? I know, it's a crazy fact. But these people don't know. And he has Rev blocked, so I can see that.
Holy. These people are living in an episode of The Handmaid's Tale. Like, no joke. And I've seen this person before. You can't be calling a group of VTubers.
Brother has all of his world buffs on with those flags. Jesus, dude.
Who have wrongthink the Fourth Reich while sitting here with a hammer and sickle in
exactly.
Your name, in your Twitter handle. No self-awareness whatsoever.
Not at all.
But then we have really the main protagonist of today's video. This Lunar VTuber here saying free block lists.
This one is kind of personal for me, guys, because I actually know who Lunar is. I'm actually mutuals with some of the people in her friend group. I'm rigging a model for somebody in her friend group or whatever you want to call it, mutual associates of VTubers, which I'm sorry, Bug. I'm 90% done with that model. I'm sorry. I know I've been putting it off. I'm sorry, man. Please forgive me. But yeah, I'm actually kind of associated with them. So for them to say free block list while my name is in there, that like you literally didn't even look. You literally did not even look through the list of names. You just saw based, retweeted, and said free block list for your fucking up dudes. So yeah, learn how to talk to people, man. Don't just fucking virtue signal online. You're fucking dumb.
And a lot of people are following suit. Now, what's interesting here is some of the interactions. This person says this list is disgusting. Why are they like this? And Lunar says it makes money. Unfortunately, people don't realize they're playing them. Guys,
Yeah. Grifting is when you share your actual opinions and people support you. They changed up the word grifter. It now means people on the right I don't like that spout their opinions and get support. That's basically all they mean when they say grifter.
I'm so sorry. You had to find out this way, I guess. I've been playing you. You know, it's the old grifts.
Damn,
I've been doing it for
guys. He pulled a Skybrow's rug pull on us.
6+ years on a daily basis. I know it's a long con, ladies and gentlemen. You're being played. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. But they continue on saying, how does it make them money? And the OP says, people go, OMG, I agree with you, and donate money/sub on Twitch/buy merch.
All right, if that is what you believe, how is it any different than grifting to lonely men and them giving you money? If that is your thought process, explain that one.
Guys, is that true? Do you say, OMG, I agree with you, and then donate money to me?
Yeah.
That'd be so crazy, dude. That'd be crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm such a goblin. I'm such a greedy goblin. Anyways, here's some more replies trying to explain why this is all happening and why calling out these people makes any sort of sense. So you can see this person saying blocking Fillion and Cha-Cha is wild. The rest I could understand, especially Rev, and I'll return to that in just a second. But of course, once again, Cha-Cha getting thrown in the mix. This poor woman, you know.
She just made a joke, dude. She made an edgy joke. Dude, you guys would not last on mid-2010s YouTube. You guys would be coping and seething so hard. People make edgy jokes, man. You can make a joke and it be about something you don't believe in. Did you guys know that? I know, fucking wild, dude. These people don't understand concepts like that.
A Hispanic woman makes a joke about Ice knocking down the door of her friend who hasn't been streaming in a while, and she's now lumped in with all of us problematic VTubers. Crazy stuff, unfortunate for her, but yeah, I mean, I guess that's the proof right there, ladies and gentlemen. But what I find interesting up here is that of all the people, right, there's probably several dozen VTubers of all kinds of sizes, people with very large audiences, but I'm singled out. What the heck did I do, ladies and gentlemen? Like, I'm always the focus of these things. Like, I don't want to be the main character in this situation, okay?
You know what it is, Rev? It's because you farm them for content. That's why they're mad. They're mad that you farm them from content. You farm them for content and get views from it, so they're mad. Because they're sitting there streaming to the same people they have been for the last year or two. That is why. That is probably why. They just hate you. You live rent-free in their minds.
It's funny to end up on these lists, but like, I am like the main course. What did I do? Well, as pointed out by the OP, I saw that they talked about me before, saying, why are people still shocked and surprised when Rev says F'd? Well, that's not my name. First of all, Rev says effed is
Read the
not
whole
my
thing,
name,
brother.
but anyways. Rev says effed up things, all jokes aside.
Oh, it was
That's
a
what his
joke.
entire
My
career
bad.
is built on. He will continue as long as he gets interactions. Wow. There's almost a semblance of self-awareness here.
And the funny thing about that is, all they do when they talk about him so much is signal boost him. So if you really cared about that, just ignore him. That's what I do to people I don't like. I ignore them. Or I make content out of it. Either way, it depends on how I'm feeling.
Number one, what are the effed up things I'm saying? I would love to hear an example. We've gone through so many of these call out threads and people trying to cancel myself and many others, labeling them as terrible, slanderous things. And all we do is ask for proof, which, according to some, I'm not saying this person, but according to other people, just asking for proof about the claims is also somehow wrong of us. But anyways, they continue on by saying, as long as people give him any sort of attention and interactions, it's going to keep fueling more content. Ding, ding, ding. I can tell you guys every single day about this. It won't matter. People are so clout hungry. They're so hungry for likes and validation on Twitter. They feed into the cycle. There's a reason I can make one of these videos almost every single day. And it's fun. And I enjoy doing it. And I'm going to keep doing it. Like, you're complaining about me getting stuff, basically fuel for content, while giving me fuel for content.
It's a never ending cycle, man. You really could make a video every day. Like, just hop on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it these days. I still call it Twitter because I'm old brained, but all you got to do is hop on and scroll. You'll find content like almost immediately within like 2 minutes.
There's no self-awareness. But someone else asked, what did Fillion do? And they say her model is stolen. She has admitted to that. And collabs with right-wing grifters sometimes. Or so I'm told.
So you can't even confirm that. You're going based off what people tell you. Okay.
Interesting. Well, first of all, grifters. We know there's no actual functional definition they're using.
I already
But
covered
this is
that.
amazing. Or so I'm told. So this person deserves some sort of cancellation or judgment or to be on a block list because you've been told so about possibly something happening. Like, what if I just said, you collab with right-wing grifters? Because, well, that's what I've been told.
That's what I
Should
heard,
people
man.
act on that?
I read it.
Absolutely not. That's stupid. It's ridiculous how low the bar is, but no one can meet it. Just like provide some evidence. And here is the reaction from my wife Straub to this block list demand. And I agree, 100%. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, man, if you want to block me without watching my content, go for it. You wasn't watching it anyway. I don't care. Doesn't really matter to me either way.
No one's angry that you're blocking anyone. And by the way, this is Nick from New Girl and Little Rev Lore. This is actually the first show we ever watched together as a couple. And we still watch it about almost 6 years later. It's one of our bedtime shows. We fall asleep to New Girl all the time. There's some more for you guys. Hope you enjoy. But yeah, just go ahead. The reason people make fun of these threads is because they're hilarious and often hypocritical, and they're easy content. No one's like sitting here like, no, random English VTuber number 10,000 is blocking me. Like, good. You don't want to see my stuff? Block me. But you don't have to announce it. This is not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. It's as simple as that. And then you see people saying this. Why do some people, or the original poster, I'm sorry. Why do some people think blocking them is the worst crime you could ever commit? Nobody's saying that. Literally nobody's mad that you're blocking anyone. They're just
No, we're just calling you dumb for having that mindset. There's a big difference.
laughing at this virtue signaling and the fact that you have to create these sort of calls to action over these problematic VTubers. And then this. And then they cry when people reply free block list. they get so upset when they're excluded for being jerks. Excluded from what? What? Please explain to me. Just focus on me for now. What am I missing out on?
Probably nothing. Probably nothing. I just want to add the meme at the bottom. The yeah, I may be racist, but you were mean. These are the same people that don't want illegal immigrants to get deported because it's mean. The irony runs so deep, guys.
That I want to be a part of. What am I like? What am I being excluded from that I wish I could be experiencing in this realm of the internet? That's right, nothing. But of course, we'll end on this. Here's another tweet that they made throughout the chaos and people laughing at their free block list tweet. Anything and everything you say online could be someone's first impression of you, and those people will make assumptions based on it. That would be me, for example. This is the first time I've ever come across this account, and just from looking around with the first impression, you do this all the time. This is keyword searching unfollow.
Ironic.
They've been doing this regularly. Here's block. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on some more.
Jesus,
so this whole
man.
thing is just hilarious. Again, free content. If people want to keep feeding me free content, go for it, I guess. No hard feelings. You want to block me on Twitter? Please do. If you don't like what I'm doing, please do. The only time it's hypocritical to block me is when you're trying to have some sort of an active conversation on Twitter and then you're hiding behind a block. Like, that's the only time it's hypocritical. If you just don't like what I'm saying or what I stand for, whatever, or you just feel like it, go for it. Otherwise, yeah. Unless there's some kind of circumstantial, like really specific thing going on where there's a direct conversation trying to be had. Yeah, otherwise, who cares? But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you for the video, Rev. I'm going to drop that down in the description if you want to go check Rev out. Most of you probably already know who Rev is, and are probably subscribed. But my final thoughts on the situation is kind of fucked up because, again, like I said, I actually have interacted with a lot of the people that Lunar Nova is friends with, or streamer friends, however you want to put it. And they're actually, like, from what I've experienced, it's a lot of nice girls. They seem pretty accepting until, I guess, when it comes to people who have slightly different opinions, or if you lean on the opposite political spectrum, or you state basic facts of life and they get mad. The reality deniers. The Quangos, might I say. But yeah, it's so weird, man. If people have a problem with me, tell me, give me a DM, or just block me, I guess. If that's what you want to do, I can't change your mind. Just do it. Just like I can't make people watch and enjoy my content. You either like it or you don't. And I'm not going to get offended. I know I'm scatterbrained, ADD brain. I know I cuss a lot. I know I have a southern accent. I know my model's not the best because I drew it myself and I suck at drawing. I know all of these. There was nothing these people can tell me that I haven't told myself a million times over. And that's my final thoughts on it, guys. If you enjoy my takes, my southern accent, if you're here from the Skybrows community, thank you guys for all the support. I hit 700 not too long ago, which still fucking blows my mind, dude. It blows my mind. Skybrows will always be the GOAT. But yeah, leave me a like and a sub. I would appreciate it. If not, still have a good day, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.